Takulandirani kuno ku Malawi. Welcome to Malawi. So the name Malawi came from the word from English, call it the flames of fire. So that's the word Malawi came from. Yeah, and also I can say the symbol for flames, it's fire. So it's a fire burning, keep fire burning. Isa Binga Afik. Yeah, I was born here in Blantyre, 1986. Yeah, so I can tell you briefly for the story about Malawi. I can start since in 1964. It's Malawi when it became the first independence from the colonial government. Since that time, from 1964 up to 1994, we changed the government from one-party system to multi-party. But during time of one-party system, the things was not good, especially people doesn't know their human rights. So the first president, mainly I can say it was a dictator. Why I'm saying this, was forcing people to do some jobs without pay something. So during that time, everyone was scared and lived with fear. When we came about in 1994, from this time that democracy comes, at least some things has changed in education. The president of that time, we call it Dr. Bakiri Mloz, he said people must send their children to primary level, but should be free primary school without paying something. That's why everyone was forced to send their children to go to primary school. For the school was better, but the education that we get there was poorly. Why I'm saying this? You can finish primary, but without speaking English or some lack of skills. So that's the problem. The school was there, but was not good. Concerning the farming, agriculture was also not good at the democracy time. Why I'm saying this, everyone flocked to town to say that in town is where the people can get easy money than to stay in the village to rely on the farm imports. So during that time also, from 1994 to 2004, things also changed when we have also the third president. At least that president, we call it Bingwa Mutharika, things was good. Why I'm saying this, education was the same, but the people they were know that if you want to put your own food at the table, you must work hard. So the companies and also other social institutions, they recommended him that this guy is very good. So I can say briefly that Malawi, since that time up to now, we are not moving, but it's only, I can say what, politics that is going very far. In politics, we are going very far, but concerning the development of our country, it's very low. Nepotism, corruption, so that's the main problem here in Malawi. Yeah.
So you don't give us like right now the activities, people, what they do, and how to get money, it's how hard it is. So
okay,
you can just give the briefly like and then you can talk about and just you can just say that you can just say like how it is education right now.
Okay, education right now, especially if I said about life, it's concerning the villagers. To the villagers, education is very hard, especially at not secondary level. Others, they done primary level, but if they go to secondary level, the school fees is too high, and also to go to colleges or University of Malawi, It's too high. It is too expensive. It depends. If you have got a lot of money, you can school them, your children, or you can manage. But to the villages, it's very hard. But to say the fact as a general in Malawi, education, it's going good. But the problem is, I said, money. To find money in Malawi was not a joke. We need to work extra hard. Why? In the village, people, they rely on farming. So the farming is good, but you see now the weather can change, whatever, so it's very hard. But mostly in nowadays the life is so hard, and 1,500 a day to a labor is not enough money. You can't have 1,500 and make your program for food, clothes, whatever, nothing. It depends, but life in Malawi is very hard.
So you tell us about how how cities, which cities you think is very developed here in Malawi, maybe Mzuzu, Lilongwe, and Blantyre, and why Blantyre maybe achieve more than others. So give us the story about the Blantyre, and give us the story of the Lilongwe. What is Lilongwe?
Yeah.
What is Mzuzu? And then that's it.
Okay. For now, developed city, it's Blantyre. Seconded by Lilongwe, thirdly Mzuzu. Why Blantyre is very developed? If I hear about the history of Malawi, most of the white people, the colonial government, they came and they settled in the southern part of Malawi, especially here in Blantyre. And the name Blantyre was given from Dr. David Livingstone. It's the name of the village from Scotland. That's why everything they put effort to develop this city, Blantyre. So if we go to Lilongwe, during that federal colonial government was just a district. So it takes our first president to move capital city from Zomba to Lilongwe. So now some buildings is there indeed, but it's not yet. It's still. If we go to Mzuzu also is the third largest city in Malawi. Why? They promoting Mzuzu just because it's a northern part of Malawi. So it's like you have 3 children. So you have a first one, second, then third. The last one, Mzuzu, it's not developed because most of the people, they move from there up to seek their job here in Blantyre and in Lilongwe. So Mzuzu will remain what they are now. But I hope next time, time come, I think both cities will be at risk because we have some future people that they're thinking a lot. So I hope, but not now.
All right.
Yeah.
So everything here is imported or exported?
Everything it's imported. Just a little that we make ourselves, but mostly is imported from South Africa. So that's why South African people or South African brand is very common here in Malawi, especially here in Blantyre.
All right. So what do you think about language? You can just say as a language how many language there are, and then why they formulate Chichewa, something like that. Maybe if you have the story about that.
Okay, language, our local language is indeed is Chichewa. Chichewa is commonly speaking in Malawi, around Malawi. But we have also other languages that is also ethnic languages, but it depends. You can understand other languages, maybe some words is similar, but this language Chichewa came from, we call it Bantu languages. So Chichewa is from Bantu, as I said, and also in other languages we can understand easy, but not both of them, but others. So we have maybe 9 languages that is spoken in Malawi. But Chichewa, followed by Yao language from southern region, and also Lomwe language from southern region, and the Sena language from also southern region. At the central we have pure Chichewa, and in the northern part of Malawi, the language that is commonly widely is Tumbuka and Tonga languages. Of course, there's others like in Konde and Lambia, but it's not widely. But Tumbuka and as I said, Tumbuka and Nkonde is quite widely also in northern part of Malawi.
So
and Tonga, yes, yeah, Tonga language, yeah, Tonga.
So you don't tell us the region, like how many regions here in Malawi and how many tribes here in Malawi, and Chichewa is the one language formulated from those tribes, or it's just like one tribe?
Okay.
Which name that?
Yeah, we have 3 regions: northern part of Malawi, central part of Malawi, and southern part of Malawi. Chichewa was formed with a special tribe called Chewa. The Chewa came from Zaire. They called Uluba in Katanga province in Zaire. So the Chewa, they formed their languages. But once they came here with other languages, that's why they formed Chichewa, so that it's commonly widely in parts of Malawi. Yeah, that's why it was formed with one tribe called Chewa tribe. So the Chewa tribe is the owner of Chichewa language, but was similarly to other languages. That's why they didn't take time to flow in other regions. But in the northern part, only Tumbuka and Tonga language, that's the common. But here in southern region and the central region, Chichewa is also common.
So tell us, like, it's easy for someone from outside to stay here in Malawi. Like, it's easy life here in Malawi when you have money, or where there's no problem, something like that.
Okay.
And you can give us like the foreigners can own land here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Malawi, to say the truth, it's a warm heart of Africa. Our slogan, we call it is that to have money, you can eat easy in Malawi and you can enjoy life. Why I'm saying this? The first thing, you have to lead our constitution. What does constitution of Malawi say? To buy a land in Malawi, it's not a risk. You can buy a land. Even we have so many Indians here, so they bought land and bloomed. But the thing is, you have to follow the instruction, what Malawi Act said about the land. But it's free. It's free. And for the foreigners, they are able, and you can be able to buy a piece of land and stay, especially if you follow the procedures. But our constitution allows that the foreigners can have the piece of land here in Malawi.
So what you think, like someone who came and stay in Blantyre, he get everything from the same thing like other countries, like everything you need in Blantyre you can get it?
Yes, yeah. In Malawi, we don't hatch the foreigners. No, you can use all the equipment or the materials that the citizen can use.
No, you don't get me.
Yeah.
It's I mean, like here you can just get the bread.
Yeah.
Outside we need like a bread, so here we can get the bread.
Yeah.
So that's the example. So
okay.
Then the main thing is you can get anything from Malawi when you need it. When you can get anything from outside, but here in Malawi also you can get it.
Okay. Yeah. You can get it. You can get it what you want to have, especially to the areas that the things is available. But there are other areas that you can't find even bread. Yeah, do you understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The remote areas, especially in the village. In the village, it's very hard to find a bread because the companies that bake bread, they sell us around the cities and also the outside the cities. But in the village, it depends how hardworking, how the villagers control themselves. But the life in the village is very hard. But not all the villages, but it depends. Other parts is very hard, but others it's easy.
So, but other people when they are living here in a Blantyre, the life is easier here.
To say the fact, to live here in Blantyre, the life is not easy. To say the fact, it's not easy. You can't leave the village and say I'll have to start working in Blantyre. I have to stay in Blantyre and I'll make life easy. It depends. If you have something to do, it's easier. But nothing if you don't have nothing to do, my friend, it's not easy. So it depends how you are doing there, what professional are you. But if you have got something that can makes you easy, you can stay easy in Blantyre.
So tell us some stuff like people if they don't know about Malawi, like something which is people they just know Malawi but they don't know Malawi. Something can make something like special.
Yeah.
People they don't know about Malawi.
Okay. Indeed, there are some people that they don't know Malawi, but Malawi, it's a landlocked country, founded in South and Eastern Africa, and I can say in this way, Malawi itself, it's a friendly, and we have something that people can know that there is a Malawi. We have our beautiful lake, we call it Lake Malawi. In the nickname they call it the Lake of Stars. And also we have mountains, especially we call it Mulanje Mountain. It's a highest mountain in Malawi. So we have also some parks and lodges, hotels. Yeah. So for about security, Malawi is safe. It's a safe country indeed. Yeah, it's a safe country, I can say that, because you can stay without someone hatching you. No, it's a safe country. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what do you want to say to the people?
Okay. What I want to say to the people is come and visit Malawi, and also if you visit Malawi, you will see that what can we hope Malawi for some development like companies, whatever. But Malawi is a friendly country. Just visit Malawi, you'll be enjoying and you will never regret.
So just say in Malawi, Karibu Sana,
Okay.
and then you say in English what the meaning, and then you say in Swahili, Karibu Sana.
Okay, okay.
You differentiate. You talking. This
Yeah.
is Chechewa.
Yeah.
And this is.
Okay, okay. If I said welcome in Chichewa, we call it Takulandiran. So if I said Karibu Sana, it's the same welcome in Swahili. To say thanks in Chichewa, we call it Zikomo. And to say Asante Sana, to say thank you very much. So that's what I can say now. Yeah, we have also a mountain. We call it Mulanje Mountain. That mountain is very big, and we have a massive Sapitwa Peak. The meters is 3,100 meters. In the way to the Mulanje Mountain, there's some good things that you can see, especially tea plantation and also coffee. And at the Mulanje Mountain, we call it, there's some dam. We call it Oedipus Dam. Oedipus Dam, it's naturally, not digged by human, it's natural. So people, they enjoy it there. So that we call it Sapitwa Peak. The Sapitwa Peak also, it's very massive and very beautiful. You can see the view of Lake Malawi and also Lake Chilwa and also some parts of Mozambican side. Yeah.